All right, before you get started, there are going to be some prerequisites. They're not huge things, but you definitely won't be able to move forward without them. So, the number one thing you're going to need is an Apple developer account. You can't build anything with Apple without an Apple developer account. Like, it just won't work. An Expo account. We're going to use Expo to build iOS apps. It just makes it way easier and seamless, and there's a lot of stuff you don't need to worry about when you're working directly with like Swift or Xcode that Expo handles, and we just give them an ID or something and Expo handles it way easier. And then ChatGPT is just really nice to be able to ask questions on how we're going to develop this app, which you're going to see, and this is free, so it shouldn't be a barrier. And then a factory AI account. They do ask you for your credit card information for a free trial for 30 days, but again, it's also free for 30 days and $20 a month or something. There's a lot of other stuff that you'll see that I log into, but aren't necessary, like a Google account. You can use other ways to log into things. This is where you're gonna need to start. All right, I literally just signed in. My mouse is moving super slow, so that's gonna be the first thing we fixed. System settings. Where's the mouse? Much better. I like right-clicking. Keyboard. See, I find this really important when you're coding or typing at all. It's when you type, I'm gonna bring it up later, but I like this delay until repeat to be really short, so I can type a lot. Beat rate, make that faster. That's about it for that. Let's see. First thing you need to download. Oops. They know. They already know. That's the first thing you need to download. Shut Safari and not use it. So after we have Chrome installed, we're going to want to go to our Finder, and on the side menu it doesn't have our root directory, so we're going to need to go to users and find our root directory and bring it into the side of Finder. It's going to be easier to find your projects when you're in terminal. So as you can see here in terminal, it's going to have your root directory, and that's where it's going to start. Yeah, so you can see here that in the root directory, it has all these files. It's usually where you want to put everything when you code. After that, we're going to want to download Google Chrome, and you're going to want to log in to Google Chrome. You don't need to see that. And then here I'm realizing I don't have Xcode, so we're going to need to go to Xcode and download that. If you're going to code anything, you're going to need Xcode. It downloads a bunch of packages that you're going to need. So we'll start by getting that from the App Store. as you can see, ZSH makes terminal look super cool. Let's see. And there's a bunch of themes. Let's see. And they tell you important information. Like, you need to know different stuff like this. Yeah, I like this one. And the way to update it is there's this ZSHRC file, and there's a thing called vim. If you vim into the ZSHRC file, it has a bunch of settings, and the way you navigate through this is I'm using the down arrow, and here's the theme it defaults to. And if you want to edit, you press I, and you know that you're editing when it says insert at the bottom here, and you just delete this, and I want to use that theme, and like you're supposed to hit Shift : and it can get you out of this. And WQ means save and quit. I don't know why it's WQ, whatever. So just Shift : WQ saves and quits. You can check it, and I just went back to it, and you can see it's still there. And then so you can just :Q to get out of there. Okay, so now we have that. You can't see it until you restart terminal. Oops. Yeah, so there we are. It's just like a cool little thing. I keep having to increase the size. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. I think that changes the default size. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Now it's huge. Cool. Now we don't need that anymore. We don't need this anymore. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Is this done? No, this thing takes forever. Now we have a computer. We have basic coding thing installed. We could start coding. Let's see. Oops. Whatever. Let's see. Let's log in. You can create an account or whatever if you want. It works without it, but I have a bunch of stuff that I've worked on, but we don't need any of that because we're starting from zero. I guess there is a little context. What's weird about ChatGPT is I have all these other chats that I've had in the past, and ChatGPT will take context from all of them, and it could kind of reference stuff like if I was to ask it like what business am I working on, it would start giving me information about stuff in a different chat, which is cool, but I guess not really needed here. So let's see, I'm gonna use the voice to chat. Let's see if this works. Yeah, let's use that. Okay, we're starting from 0. We just got a new computer. We're just starting out, and we want to create a super cool new iOS app. We don't really know where to start. I know that we want to create a React Native application, but an Expo React Native application, but we want to figure out how do we start this process. So give me all the things I'm going to need to download or get to start building this out. Yeah, I like double told it what we want. So I know that we want to create an Expo React Native application. How do we start the process? All right, yeah, let's just give it that. Oh, that's right. We do need homebrew. That's... Oh, wait, what? I don't know why it's doing it in sudo. Sure, that's gonna do something. Okay, looks like it's done. Run these commands in your terminal to add homebrew. Yeah, let's do that one. And you want to do this line by line. Because if you want to do more than one line, you're supposed to have like a double ampersand after this, but there isn't, so I don't know what would happen. I don't care. But all right. Cool, we did that, and we ran brew doctor, and it says your system's ready. Cool. Okay, we already did this. We didn't use brew, but brew is helpful for like the. It's just another package manager, but it is helpful. Let's see, I think it's quicker or something. I don't know. We do want Git, and because Git is going to be useful for our project management. So like, yeah, it's for version control. And let's see. Let's go to GitHub. You'll be signing up, but let's just sign in because I already have an account. Cool. I'll just leave this here, but let's see, what did it want me to type in? Okay, let's copy that part of it. And my username is Dini. Pretty sure. Yeah. And my email is cool. To clear, like if you have like just like a bunch of lines of stuff, to clear it's just Command K. Create Expo app. I don't want to do that yet because I don't know if that is what we want to do. Okay, it says that's done. There's like it's supposed to be simulator in here. Oh, here. We're gonna want a simulator. Because we don't have any, so we need to create one, and that's fine. I don't know why it won't let me select them out pretty soon, because it's gonna have me download. Probably have to download that first. Let's just see what happens when we create a project. Just temporary. See, you're gonna need an Apple developer account. Let's see. Yeah, so you're gonna have to come here and create an account. I already have one, but yeah, you're gonna need to create an account. I do not do that. Let's add it. Like I said before, an Apple developer account is $100 a year. So now you can select a team. I don't know why there's like the way you do this is like a backwards URL. Like if your website was cool.com, it's com.cool. Yeah, whatever. I don't know why that is a thing. I think it's like a Java thing. I don't know. Create a Git repository. Oh no, not on the desktop. Let's just put it in there, sure. Yeah, so I did this temporary project just so I could have it download an iOS simulator version. Oh my gosh, 8 gigs. What the heck? Yeah, you're gonna need this. If you want to run the simulator, you don't need to run the simulator on your device, on your computer. If you have an actual iPhone. But this was kind of like the reason why I got a new computer, is because my old computer could not run the simulator at all. Because it takes a lot of RAM to simulate an entire phone. My RAM was just maxed out, so I had to get a new computer. But if you don't, like, I was able to develop an app without having a good computer, because you can use your physical device, and you don't need Xcode at all. You don't. I just did this because it's kind of easier to develop, but we'll get to that later. So let's see. Let's go to Expo. So yeah, what Expo is basically an easy way to make applications cross-platform. So if we want to make an application and we want the app to be on iOS, Android, and possibly on the web, I say possibly because it's not really the greatest tool for web. I think what most companies do is they build out a React Native application for iOS and Android and build a separate app for the web. There's just a lot of little differences that you don't want to mix the two code bases, but you could if you really, really wanted to. What does it notify me that it finished? Okay, it finished. I think it's gonna show here. Now that that's actually downloaded, you probably can open it up now. Let's see. It'll try to. Yeah, here it is. Get started for free. While this is loading, it's going to take a minute. Let's start a project. I already have an account. Okay, so npx create expo app. Let's see. Create. Okay, yeah. So it was. Yeah. So npx is so you don't have to download stuff like create expo app, because we're only going to use it once. So we don't really want to have it downloaded on our computer. So that's where npx comes in. I don't think we want to really do this yet, because they'll start naming everything my cool app. So we'll wait till we actually have a name to actually do this part. That's fine. I think we already did this. Let's just check anyways. Yeah, it's already installed. Cool. You don't really want to work with Expo Go. There's a lot of limitations to this, so this is also skipped. Code editor. I'm gonna use cursor. Because it has like autofill features, which are super awesome. Let's see. Okay, now check this thing and delete those. Let's see. Here it is. We want this R down here. Open it anyways. Yeah, this is one of those cases again where I already have an account. So I think you can use this for free initially, but so there's this other program called Factory AI, and they have a terminal AI product, which is what we're going to be using. I think this should work. We have all the other coding stuff set up already. Okay, sure. Let's quit this and bring it back up real quick. Okay. Sweet, now that's better. And this droid stuff is free. If you sign up for the free trial, it'll give you this version for a month. So I would say if you're listening to Control C is to exit out of this stuff. You're standing like meant for coding, but you can still ask it stuff like how we did up here in the terminal. But you got to make sure you're not telling it to code anything. If you want to just ask it questions, you kind of have to clarify that, or it will want to start writing stuff. Okay, so we finished step 4. I don't think we need this, but I'll do it anyways. Let's hit Command K. looks like it's done. We don't need to see any of that. Let's get what? The heck? What the? Where's? I don't know why it says it's gone, but. Okay. npm-v. Terminate that. And bring it back up. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now that that's back, I think it was because we installed Brew. Now Brew's managing our packages. I don't know, something weird. But that's fine. What? Okay, looks like Yarn's installed now. Oh. For an app, so let's ask AI. Let's see. We want to create something new and fresh, an idea for an iOS app or Android app, and can you give us some recommendations? We want something that we can build with Expo, and we want it to be super cool, modern, kind of not a niche product, but like for anybody. And let's okay, yeah, give us like 10 ideas. Let's see what's happening. Bubble chat, anonymous group chat. Something that makes money fat. It's interesting reading these. It has these little blurbs at the end of like kind of what to prompt it next. These are some good ideas. Yeah. That sounds great. We let's look for something that is viral and can make money, has high money potential. Okay, now playing social music feed. See what friends are listening to right now. Music is deeply personal and constantly changing. Yup. Every post is inherently shareable. Songs content works as a standalone app. It could be a plugin extension existing platforms like Spotify. Okay, that sounds super interesting. Life loop. One photo a day journal. One photo a day. Watch your year unfold. That's cool. Super simple habits. Feeding nostalgia. People share their 1 year and 365 photos. That's pretty cool. Universal visual. Yep. Clip. Oh, it says monetization. Freemium model. Paid vibe curation tools. Sponsored posts. That's listen together feature. There is stuff like this already built into Spotify. Let's see. Cloud backups. That could be interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool. Print books. FFmpeg. Yeah, okay. Pomodoro? What that? Study with friends and stay focused together. Why it's viral. Focus study communities. Blah blah blah. Add light social gamification. You see others focusing. Works for students. Okay. Fire. If you want to make something that's instantly marketable, easy to build, and looks amazing in a TikTok demo, go with Life Loop first. You can make an MVP in under 2 weeks with Expo. People love Life Loop. I think that is a good idea. I don't know if it exists already, but we'll do it anyways. I don't think it matters if it exists or not. Like, you just build something you want to build. There's a million of these AI things, and they just keep building more. So if this is already done, then we're gonna do it again. Life loop is the idea. All right, now if we scroll back up, you can see, where is it? Yeah, this is to create how do we want to do this? Sure, life loop. Yeah, just right. Cool. No, I don't want Safari as my default, but it did it anyways. Cool. Let's run your project. Okay, let's see what happens. So if you're just we can kind of close this terminal actually, and we can use this one now. Oh, we don't need this yet. Open the project. Where is it? There. Okay. And this is where your files are. This is for searching. This is for committing to GitHub. We'll do this in a second. But here's all the stuff that's downloaded already. Package JSON is kind of like tells you all the packages that are downloaded. So just, and it tells you what scripts you can run that kind of build the project or start different things. Sure. Let's see what happens. It's like, oh wait, how do you click this? What is going on? So, okay. This is the project running the bundler. We don't want to use Expo Go, so we want to switch development to development build. Unable to determine the URI scheme for delinking into that insurance. I don't know what that means, what they're talking about. Let's see, let's run it again. That won't do the development build. So I see it says press I for the simulator. Let's press that. iOS bundle identifier is not in the app. App JSON bundle. Let's see. So if you saw what just happened, this is why I like cursor. I know it says, if you look down here, it says that the property iOS.bundler identifier is required. So I'm in that, and then it says the app JSON file. So I'm in the app JSON file, and here's like the iOS. So it wants the bundle identifier in there. And I just hit enter, and it already just like automatically populated it. And then it just starts filling out stuff that it thinks I'll need. Sure, we'll probably need that. Then I shouldn't break anything. So let's close this and then have it run again. Since I added the bundle identifier, let's hit I and see what happens. Cursor wants access. Sure. Let's see. Let's try again. No development build for this project. follow this link, open. Let's see what it wants. Sure, I don't know what it wants. That's the first thing. I'm not even reading it. It says it wants me to download something. I'm gonna download it, sure. That's done. We're not worrying about Android right now. iOS. Sign into an Expo account. Sure, whatever. Let's see, I already have an account. But you would not have an account. But let's just create a new one. What's it called? Life Loop. Sure. Okay, so now it says we need that first. Let's not do it here. Let's open up a new one of these and cd to the root. See how it doesn't have life loop in there anymore. So this is the root. When you cd with nothing, it takes you to the root. So let's now install the global ES there, AES. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, and now we're back in our repo. It says to run this in our project. Let's log into EAS. Okay, so the slug is life loop or whatever. Sure. What was it? Oh, it was life loop app. Yeah, that's fine. Or no, was it? What was it before? Oh, it was uppercase. They made it lowercase. Yeah. Okay, so that is done. So EAS it's like Expo's like building service, and this is how when we push to iOS, we're going to use these EAS commands. But I think right now we don't really need that. Where does it say? It's saying set iOS simulator to true. Sure. Let's set that. Simulator. So I tab. Oops. What did I tab before that? Sure. So that's true now. Edit development. Yes, just and set the simulator to true. So separate profiles, simulator build. EAS build platform iOS. Build the native app. Did we do that already? Yeah, we installed the CLI already. And we logged in. So this creates a development build that runs directly on your actual iPhone, and it builds it to here. So like we haven't built anything yet, but it's gonna build it to there. And that's free, but it'll cost money eventually. I think you can also build it to this simulator, but I don't want to use this Expo Go because there's like a ton of limitations for it. When building locally, so that starts the bundler. Expo dev client installed. Okay, let's see. Let's close out this one and use this one again. Let's try to start that again. Okay, see now it's using the development build, so we had to do we got to set up that EAS stuff to set up the development build. Now let's see if we can open up this simulator, iOS. Okay. No development build. com.live-loop.app for this project is installed. Install a development build on the target device and try again. Oh, that's what we're looking at. Okay, so now what is it, Droid? Sure. You quickly run into issues. It doesn't support like any packages. So we have Expo, command line, and yeah, Apple ID. I don't know if we accepted licenses. I think we installed Expo CLI in those. Okay, here, this is what I think I need to run. Let's open up a terminal. Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted to run. Just iOS. Oops. that's what I want to do. Build type, where's build? I don't know what that is. What's the build type? Simulator. No signing needed, whatever. Alright, you may be wondering why I'm here now. This is completely different. Well, I didn't end up figuring it out and why it wasn't building to the simulator, but I did come back and read over the docs again. I was misreading it. I was trying to put the simulator in here, but that's not where it goes. I wasn't reading the docs. It actually was telling you to put it in the EAS JSON file, where you have EAS builds where you can create a custom build to the simulator, or by default it builds for physical devices. So let's come down here and show you how it was supposed to be running. I was supposed to be running EA's platform iOS profile simulator, and that would build for the simulator, and when it would complete, you can see here install the simulator on your device, and as you can see it is running here on the simulator. If you want to build it for your physical device, you'd run the same command, but instead of simulator, it would be development or production if you're building for production.